Hello everyone and welcome back to another Poppy Builds video. Yay! Today I am conducting today I am creating a 2-bedroom micro home in Willow Creek. The whole entire purpose of the video today was to see how small and how functional I could go for a family. I am vibing hard right now with tiny micro homes. So please come and join me on the journey of building awesome micro homes on this channel, including the video today in which I build a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom micro home for a mother and her child. Now, what I like about micro homes is how fast they build, unless it's me. And then micro homes actually take much longer than they should to build because I want clutter, I want vibes, I want everything to look fantastic. So it takes much longer than it absolutely should to build a home of this size. But due to its high caliber, its beautifulness, it took a longer moment than I thought. Now this is not going to be the final structure of the home. I ended up rearranging the bathroom to make it really skinny, and also the child's bedroom and the little living room space to make it completely functional. I did playtest this build, so if you watch this video and decide to download it, rest assured it is completely functional and absolutely playable. And it's also why I think it took me so long to build, because I actually wanted to create a functional micro home. My favorite room of this whole entire build we will see in a hot minute, but it is the mother's room. It's the only room I don't adjust size-wise, and it's probably because I designed it first. And so because I did design it first and I loved how it looked, I didn't want to change it. So that is the only room out of this whole entire house that does not get modified shape-wise. These white windows match the vibe. Thumbs up for me. Nothing very special about them, but good windows. Good windows. So you're probably thinking to yourself, looking at this like small space, how the heck are you gonna fit a kitchen in there? Well, don't worry, I fit a kitchen, a living room, a dining space, and it's all functional, and it's awesome. So do not be prepared. And here you can see me replacing all of the stupid lights, because for some reason they hate me and will not work. And please, if anyone else is having this issue, I would love to know. Now, the only issue in this build functional wise is if you decided to have 2 parents, whether or not both of them can sleep in the bed at the same time. I've watched videos of YouTube. I've watched Sims videos on YouTube online where the creator / video person is like, no, my sim is totally fine, I can get both of them in regardless of if the bed is pushed against the wall or not. And then other people have problems. I have problems with it actually having 2 sims sleep at the same time. But in real life, having your bed pushed against the wall is very, very common, and I do hope that this fundamental issue is fixed in The Sims. But that's probably the only caveat in this whole entire build, is that if you did decide to have 2 parents instead of 1, which is what I had in mind when I was building this, that's the family, it's just a mother and her daughter. If you decided to have 2 parents, if both of them can sleep in the bed at the same time. I don't know. Now, in this room, I also added these kitchen cabinets. I wanted to maximize storage in this build. I wanted it to look intentional, and I wanted it to be a little bit squishy, because in my mind, a lot of tiny homes are squishy because you do need storage. So her extra storage is in these beautiful cabinets above her. And I slid in this little nice high table, which is perfect for some decorations and awesomeness. So I do love this space. And I love how I slid in this little table. I don't know, it's not like a side table, it's a long table. I think it's called a side table, sorry. Anyway, I really do like it. Plus, I think adding this TV made this space look a lot more homey, in my opinion, too, especially now as your sim can relax and watch TV. So that's the vibe behind this specific space. I changed the curtains, do not worry. They were a bit long, in my opinion, a little bit long. But I did eventually find a pair of curtains that worked. So I think those suit the space very well, but that is the parents' room. And it's so cute and functional, as you can see. And then I had to send home the welcome people. Goodbye, goodbye. Now here is the daughter's room. This completely gets redone. And it took me ages. I already cut out a solid portion of how long it took me to put in a stupid what is this? High-rise bed. A loft bed, because I think your sim should be able to climb it if there are things under the ladder. In real life, as long as the rungs of the ladder are not obstructed, then why can my sim not go up? So that's very frustrating. It took me a long time to work around that issue. As you can see here, I cut, and now we have a different bed color and everything, because I was getting angry. And I did do I did do a lot of playtesting, and I do believe that this ends up working, even though there's so much lost space, in my opinion, underneath where the ladder could be. Just why can't I use it? That's a whole entire wasted square, and you know what would fit there? Okay, in real life, a beautiful toy chest would be in there. And I eventually actually do make this room smaller, and you're probably thinking, how? Don't worry, I do. But initially it just, because I wanted to expand the living room, this room ended up becoming smaller. And it actually really does work, because I cut off the corner, and it looks okay. But only that beautiful, beautiful empty square under the ladder was functional. Alas, alas, alas. Now for this room, I tried to add as much, again, storage as possible and surface space pretty much. Just again, to really emphasize this is a tiny functional home. And when I did playtest, like, this would be a really cute place to live. The only issue is I don't do lofted beds, so I would have to live in the other bedroom. But this would not be a terrible space to share, because you do at least both have your own rooms. I could do a bunk bed. I could share the bottom bunk bed, but I don't like top bunks, and that is that. So as you can see, I play tested it and it worked, and then I said, good, let's move on. And then it's at this point I realized, holy moly, how am I gonna fit a kitchen, a table, and a living room, because I wanted a living room in here really, really badly, into the space, because otherwise the kids' room would just be her like only space, and it's a good enough room to study and sleep in. I don't think it's a great room to play in. Whereas like the parents' room is definitely for like sleeping and relaxing, because obviously it's bigger, it has a little more space. So that's when this is what I'm doing, trying to figure out how the square am I going to make good squares. And it did take a while to find something solid and good. And how I did it was by cutting corners, eventually in the bathroom and then the kids' room, to make the whole entire space work. because by expanding it by literally 2 squares this way, it made all the difference, which is absolutely crazy. But I was missing, I needed 1 less tile. And I eventually got it back for the bathroom and took it out of the kids' room. I tried different angles just to keep the space in there, and it didn't end up working. I didn't like how it looked. So this is still not the final product of space, because I wanted a lounge or a couch that fit 2 people. And so this is when I finally was like, okay, this works. And because this kids' room is so small already, I don't really think it made it even smaller. Functionally in The Sims, I really doubt that you actually can access the dresser, but in real life you could. In real life, this room may not be a bedroom. It would probably be a little bit bigger. Next goal, I need to do a micro home for 8 Sims. That's terrible. I can't even imagine. It was so hard just doing it for 2. And because I wanted 2 bedrooms, I didn't want any shared rooms. But anyway, creating the space, that extra 2 tiles was exactly what was needed. I picked a couch that had more storage underneath it intentionally. And I'm very, very happy with how everything turns out. And I was able to add a table in. And both of them are able to sit. I eventually, as you'll see in a hot second, actually add a wall to further divide the tiny home space. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why? But I think it looks good. Again, it really helped break up the living room and the kitchen. And this tiny home space, it created a sense of function in my mind and difference. And as you can see, I'm testing. Both can sit. The child just doesn't want to sit, and neither does the mother. But both can sit on the table. Now the bathroom is definitely terrible. But I tried my best. Again, I put a storage mirror in there, a cabinet with storage in it, but oh, this was rough. This was very, very tough to do. So it's a very, very, very skinny bathroom. But in the end, it's functional, it works. It's just very tiny. And I even surprised myself and I added a few little decorations in the corner, which, why? The space did not need them, but it livened it up. I like it, and that's what happened. So we have a little bit of texture in the space. But if you're looking for a tiny home, this is a tiny home. So I really tried to utilize the ceiling space, and I think I did a great job, because again it allowed for a little bit of dynamics and depth and just helped make the space look happy. And last but not least, do not worry, I added some more cabinet space in the kitchen for storage. And it looks fantastic. I don't think I added a bin in the house, and that's it. I'm pretty certain. But there's also an outdoor chair, so ample seating in this home. And 2 TVs, so they're kind of living in luxury. I did have a bit of a moment trying to figure out how to do this, and eventually I went further because I get frustrated when the roof doesn't perfectly match the extension. So I had to let it be and go past the little diagonal wall. I think it turned out well. And because it was so tiny, they obviously had the budget to have a beautiful backyard, so I gave them a nice little small one. And I think this house really suits Willow Creek completely. I also wish we had more fence gates. Why don't we have more gates? But I mean, come on, I added a pool. You know what would have been awesome? I did this house before the pond update. This house would look fantastic surrounded by a pond. But no pond for now, just a nice quaint little backyard. And on this note, I'm going to go swimming after this video because it's a beautiful day and I want to swim. And if they have guests over, they have a space outside to eat and have a good time. So it's really, I like this micro home. I think it looks awesome. This chimney, I personally, this is the first time I ever used like cement / granite wall roofing, and it looks really good. It did take me a hot moment to find the right tree that matched, but I normally never can, so I was really quite proud of the fact that I did find one that matched. And just with a little bit of landscaping, this is going to be the whole entire beautiful blue micro build. So it's small, but it has a lot of heart. And I guess I must have decorated this in spring or fall because the plants don't have color. LOL. And that is the whole entire build. Let us go and visit our blue Streamlet micro home. Welcome to the kitchen. Small but mighty. Beautiful stainless steel appliances, modern, fresh. Our living room, very simple. The lights look fantastic. The skinniest bathroom of all. You have to be very tall to comfortably shower in there, or very small, like kid size. This is the kids' room, so the kid's gonna have a great time showering. The mom might struggle a little bit. It's a very small bathroom, okay? I love this bedroom. I again love the use of the height. These are really tall ceilings, which really makes it help feel a little less small. Don't know why I'm still very high in the kitchen. Moving on into my favorite room of the whole house, the parents' room. It is perfect. It is so big in comparison to the rest of the house, and it just is very cozy. This whole entire build is very cozy, and that's the interior. The exterior, we have this little beautiful yellow jungle gym, our pool, and then a nice little barbecue to eat at and relax. And that is the absolute and utter build. Is finished. We're done. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, and you can download all of my videos underneath the gallery at poppybuilds. Thank you so much, and I'll see all of you all next time. Bye!